Etra-chan side. My name is Sasuji. This spring, I married my senior colleague, Hideki, and now I live with his parents. Upon marrying, I quit my job and am now a full-time housewife.
Your miso soup is amazing as always.
Really? Thanks.
I think the miso soup is a bit too strong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yes, I'll get you a second serving right now. His family home is traditional, and when we decided to marry, it was clear that staying in Tokyo was not an option. But I loved Hideki enough to brace myself for life with his family. However,
Sasuji-san, I have lunch plans with a friend on Wednesday, so you'll drive me, right?
I'm sorry, but I told you that I also have plans with my friends on Wednesday.
Excuse me? You're part of this family now. It's only natural that you prioritize our needs over your pathetic ones.
Tsutsuji, it would be great if you could listen to Mom for just that day.
Okay. I should let my friends know that I can't go that day then. In this house, even Hideki listens to his mom and dad, no matter what they ask for. Hideki and his parents seem to share the belief that a wife should obey her husband's family, a notion he doesn't seem to question at all.
Hey, get me tea!
Yes, sir. This is one heck of a job.
Sasuji, go wash the bathtub right now.
Yes, ma'am.
You just roam around doing nothing. How could someone be raised to be so useless?
Despite knowing what I was getting myself into, the constant behind-the-back criticism from my mother-in-law had been a huge source of stress for me. But then, suddenly, an opportunity arose.
Move to Tokyo?
Yeah! A headhunter acknowledged my work and scouted me directly to join his department in Tokyo.
You know what, honey? This is all because of your hard work. Congratulations.
Thanks.
What do you mean you're going to Tokyo? It's out of the question.
Wait, why?
Tokyo is way too far away from this house. You'll need to go on a bullet train just to come here. The eldest son leaving the family home is unthinkable. You must decline.
But...
You oppose this too, right, honey?
Yeah, I'm against this too. A son like you is destined to take over here. Leaving is not an option. But, Dad... If they're against it, there's nothing to be done. I'll give up on Tokyo.
But it's such a waste to pass up this opportunity. I watched you work so hard to earn this opportunity. It isn't right to just give up. You should at least try in Tokyo.
Tsutsuji, you're right. I'm going to Tokyo no matter what!
That's the attitude. With the promise to return eventually, we moved to Tokyo. 1 month later, in Tokyo. Welcome back. Hey, Mom, Dad.
Thank you for having us.
Kuroki's here too. Please come inside. We moved into a place that was about 30 minutes away from my parents' place. To welcome me and Hideki back, my brother Kuroki and sister-in-law Karin were there for a family meal. It's his first time here, so he seems a bit nervous.
Don't be shy. Eat up.
Yes, thank you.
I went overboard cooking since everyone was coming.
Wait, what? Didn't Karin make this?
No, I heard that your mom would be treating us today.
It's natural in Hideki's family to think the daughter-in-law has to do everything, so he seems confused.
We're out of soy sauce. I'll go get it.
Huh? Huh? What? Wait, sir! You're going to get it yourself?
Huh? Yeah.
No, I heard your mom was treating us today.
Yes, that's right.
Huh?
Since there are a lot of dishes today, I'll help with the dishes.
Thank you, honey. I'll take care of the teacups.
Don't worry about those. It doesn't feel right to just be treated, so I've got them.
No, you're our guest today. Just relax and enjoy, okay?
Oh, ah!
Next time, I'll bring something I've made.
Oh my, well, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Tsutsuji, are your parents always like this?
Huh? Yeah.
It's like your dad is at the bottom of the hierarchy.
The bottom of the hierarchy?
Why don't they let Karin-san, the eldest son's wife, do anything?
We all respect Dad. This is normal for us. Karin-san is always helpful to the family, too.
Oh, okay.
Hideki looks surprised. It's all totally different from his own family.
Sir? Shouldn't you show more authority? If you do things like this, you can't raise Karin-san to be the eldest son's wife properly. Wouldn't that cause a bunch of issues?
Honey! Hideki, you're going overboard.
What are you talking about? Karin-san's already a capable person. There's no issue. I think the family is about supporting each other, not about ranking. And I think my job as the father is to ensure that every family member is happy. And I think that's enough.
I see.
It seems he's not used to the gap between our families. I wonder if he's going to tell me that my family's too lenient later. Despite my worries, Hideki didn't criticize my family. After some initial anxiety, we enjoyed our new life together. However, 2 months later...
Tsutsuji,
Yeah?
why don't we visit my family this weekend?
Oh, I mean, of course.
Okay. I'll tell Mom that we're coming.
Hideki must have missed his family. It's been 2 months. I guess it's time to show our faces. But honestly, I dreaded returning to that house. It's only going to be for 2 days. I suppressed my feelings and we left Tokyo for the weekend.
Welcome back, Hideki. You're finally home. Can you return soon?
Not sure yet.
Oh, I see. Hey, Sasuji! I don't want to see you wandering around doing nothing. Hurry up and prepare dinner.
Yes, ma'am.
And I haven't gotten the groceries yet, so go do that. I want to see at least 6 dishes on the table, including some sushi.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom,
Yes, Hideki?
I can go do the shopping.
What?
Tsutsuji must be exhausted from traveling too.
Are you out of your mind? No, this is women's work. Leave this to Sasuji. She can do all of it. Hideki, rest.
But
Sasuji! You haven't tried to change my son, have you?
No, not at all.
He has never talked like this to me before. This is why I don't want you to go to Tokyo. Near such an ill-mannered girl's home, I knew it'd be a bad influence.
How could you say something like that?
bad influence? Coming from you?
What? Hideki?
Tsutsuji's parents are respectable people. Tsutsuji's also too good for me, if anything. She's smart and kind and everything I could ask for.
What?
Hideki?
If anyone disrespects Tsutsuji and her parents again, I won't forgive them. Let's go home, Tsutsuji.
Yeah.
Hiragi! You stop there right now! What's with that attitude? Who do you think paid for your college tuition? What are you talking about? I paid for college with the money I saved from part-time jobs and scholarships. You didn't even let me go to cram school before college because you decided that it was a waste of money. Well...
Really?
I've already paid off the scholarship. So don't worry. I realized after talking to Tsutsuji's parents that the family I want isn't like my own home. I want a family that wishes for each other's happiness, not one that treats their daughter-in-law like a servant. What you're doing is wrong! Treating others like your maid or slave!
What are you saying, Hideki? Open your eyes!
If you don't stop this nonsense, I'll disown you! That's fine. If you cut ties with me, it'll be your loss. You always said you'd leave your retirement money to me, so you hardly saved any money, right?
Well...
You never considered my happiness. I have no reason to return to a home like that. I won't be coming back.
Wait! Hideki! Hideki!
Thus, Hideki decided to cut ties with his parents and apologize to me for everything.
I'm sorry for everything, Tsutsuji. I joined my parents in treating you poorly. I'm really sorry.
It's totally fine. Please, it's not your fault. But why so suddenly?
After talking to your parents, I've been thinking. I never knew what other families were like because I never left home. But I've come to realize our family was the strange one. And even my boss at Tokyo.
Oh, by the way, your mom gave me a call earlier.
Wait, my mom?
Yeah, she was like, make sure Hiragi isn't poisoned by his wife's family. Keep a distance.
What?
It seems like you have your own struggles too, Hiragi. Since you're away from your home, make sure to take good care of your wife, kid.
Even one of my colleagues in Tokyo said, a wife's family is inferior in comparison to a husband's family? What? It's like your hometown is stuck in the 1930s or something!
That's such an obsolete statement.
That's when I realized my parents are wrong. Like I said, I don't want to bind my wife and children to serve me like they're my servants. I want to be someone who wishes for the happiness of his family. Like your father.
Hideki. Yeah, thanks. And so we returned to Tokyo and never went back to Hideki's parental home. A few years later, our family grew with the birth of our child, and Hideki continued to be a kind husband and father. Being away from his family home allowed him to break free from the belief that their ways was the only way in the world. I'm truly glad that he was able to see beyond that. Hidegi, I'm thinking of going back to work. What do you think?
That's great! If it's what you want, I'll support you all the way down the road.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。自分の家庭しか知らないんですから、人それぞれ当たり前の形は違いますよね。悪い方に洗脳されていたという、ある意味被害者だったわけですね。まあ、他の家庭を見て自分の行いは良くなかったんだと反省できるだけ救いがあります。過去のことを嘆くより未来のことです。これから二人の幸せを築き上げていければ、それでオールオッケーだと思います。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また、少しでもいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。